Leon, I've been able to get some new info that might help you.
Fill me in.
Apparently, there's a religious cult group involved. They're called the Los Illuminados.
Los Illuminados? That's a mouthful. Anyway, I had an unexpected run-in with the big cheese of this village.
But you're okay, right?
Yeah, but he could have killed me, but he let me live. And he mentioned something about me carrying the same blood as them. Whatever that means.
Carry the same blood. Huh. Interesting.
Anyway, there are more important things than solving riddles right now.
You're right. Hurry and find that church, Leon.
Alright my friends, welcome back to my walkthrough for Resident Evil 4. This is chapter 1.3. In this chapter we're going to head towards the church. We all know who that person was by now, but we'll be reunited with her later on in the game. For now we just need to keep going. I still can't believe I'm carrying around a fish, but it sells well. There's a ganado in the bathroom in this house, but there's really no point in taking him out, so I recommend that you just ignore him, but I'm pretty sure he's pooping, so you should just let him be. Don't want to inconvenience him. And here we're going to use a simple strategy to dispose of the chainsaw Magini. First we're going to use a sniper rifle to shoot the Magini in the head, and since it has a piercing ability it should kill the... And I called him Magini, but I didn't mean Magini, I meant Ganado. As you can see, I'm still singing about Resident Evil 5, but it's a Ganado, not a Magini. Anyway, the chainsaw Ganado will be able to dispose of him very easily now, because we disposed of his two friends. Just need to shoot him in the head to stun him. There we go. Let's get close to him, and once again let's use the knife to weaken him a little bit. And now let's repeat the process. Let's give him another kick, and once again use the knife. Can't believe he's still standing after this. Let's try this one more time. Oh, I hate it. He made me miss 2 bullets. That's going to affect my accuracy. And let's keep stabbing him. This should be enough. As you can see, you save up some ammunition by doing this, and it doesn't take that long. Make sure you pick up the ruby. And there's 2 more Ganados here. A happy couple, I think. But I should have gotten closer to him. Okay, that one should have totally got him. Let's try this one more time. There we go. Throw him in the ground. I guess I didn't want to get too close, and as a result I couldn't hit him with the knife. That Ganado probably thought that Leon was drunk. And let's do the same thing with her. Dodge, stab her with the knife, kick her, and then let's follow it up with knife attacks. And there's a bunch of Ganados waiting for us at the end of the road, but I'm going to throw a couple of incendiary grenades to dispose of them, and then I'll make a run for it, because there's no point in me fighting them at this point really. So you might as well just run past them, plus you won't be coming back here anyway. Let's just mix these green herbs, make our life a little bit easier. And it's grenade time. 1. And let's take care of the other ones. 2. Oh, and you're still alive. Well, we'll just dodge her. Adios, Consuela. It's been fun. And now in this area we're just going to run past all of the enemies. There's no point in fighting them. So let's just dodge. See you later. And let's make our way towards the exit. You know guys, you might have been able to catch me if you didn't point so much and instead immediately ran after Leon. I guess they just really don't act all that fast. But we are out of here. I always find it wonderful how the Ganados wait for you to calmly open the door and leave the area. The Magini did the same thing, and to be fair, so did the zombies, so it's a common trait in Resident Evil. The enemies are always very nice. Let's shoot that lamp and we can pick up another little gem. And let's go down. There's another big treasure for us to pick up here. First we need to shoot that lamp in order to reveal the hidden gems. There we go. And now let's shoot that one. And right above you, I think you'll find the elegant pendant or something. To be honest, I don't know why anyone would put a jewel there, but it works. And now let's meet up with our good old friend once again.
Got something that might interest you.
Don't ask me how he got here before Leon. Well, actually, he would have enough time, so... But
What are you selling?
the merchant, he just moves very fast. Anyway, I'm going to sell all of my handgun ammunition. Now, this is purely a strategy on my part. I'm going to sell my handgun as well because I don't need it. But that doesn't necessarily mean that you need to sell your handgun. For my play style, or for my style of play, I don't need the handgun at this point. Instead, I'm going to use the TMP as my main weapon. Plus, I can upgrade the TMP, and the TMP, when it's maxed out, it's actually a very powerful weapon because it can mow down enemies very quickly. But it's entirely up to you. Plus, since you'll be picking up a lot of handgun ammunition, you can sell that handgun ammunition and you'll get lots of points as a reward, which will make your life easier. But as I said, it's entirely up to you what you choose to do here. I'm not saying that the handguns aren't useful in this game, but the standard handgun, I don't need it. In fact, pretty soon, if you really want, you'll get the Punisher. If you collect all of the blue medallions, you don't have to pay anything for the Punisher, so you can get a handgun for free. But like I said, right now the TMP will be my main weapon. Okay, so now we're going to step inside the cemetery where we will pick up the remaining blue medallions. First, let me just combine both parts. By combining both parts of the TMP, you'll find it easier to shoot with the TMP, you'll have more stability, and maxed out the TMP will actually be more useful than the standard handgun at the very least. And now once again, before I collect the blue medallions, I'm going to use a little strategy to dispose of the Ganados easily without having to waste ammunition. I'm going to have the Ganado who carries around dynamite sticks. I'm going to have him blow up his friends and himself. So let's wait here a little bit. Yes, throw that stick, there we go. That takes care of the first wave. Let's stop right here. When you stand close to them, they will throw the dynamite stick right in front of themselves. And when they do that, they are essentially killing themselves. They're committing suicide. But the best part is that they take all of their friends with them. Sorry, Consuela, but you have to go. Can't believe this dude killed his own wife. At least I'm pretty sure it's his own wife. And I want to shoot that dynamite stick, but I don't know if I can get a good enough angle here. It should blow up at any point. Come on. I guess I hit him in the leg instead, but that works. And now we're going to solve this small puzzle so that we can obtain the green cat's eye. So first turn the dial 3 times. Now once again turn it 3 times. 3 times once again. Now turn it 4 times. Now turn it 4 times once again. And now 3 times. And once again, or actually 4 times, sorry. And now 3 times, and there you go. That's the solution to this puzzle. I think it's the fastest method. And that way you get the green cat's eye. And now we can go ahead and collect the remaining blue medallions. There are 8 blue medallions for us to collect in this area. And as you can see, by combining both items, the TMP is much more reliable. Its accuracy is much better. And it will be easier to get those headshots. Plus, to be honest with you, I really like the way that Leon carries around this weapon, so that's why mostly I like to use it. And now we can move on. There's 3 more medallions for us to collect. But we'll get them in just a little bit.
Hunnigan, it's Leon. The door's locked. I can't get in.
Didn't they teach you how to pick locks at the academy?
Yeah. There's some sort of indentation, like something might fit inside.
Well, there's no use standing around. Leon, you have to find some way or something to get inside.
Geez, thanks for the help, Hunnigan. I swear, she's completely pointless in this game. She gives you the playing manual after you start playing the game, and she doesn't really offer any clues. She just says, well, I guess you need to find a key or something to get inside. Seriously, for a call center person, she should be more helpful. Let's take care of these guys. As you can see, it's easier to get criticals with the TMP this way. And let's take care of this guy. Come on, strike at me. And now let's use the knife. You can always save up a little bit of ammunition by doing this. And he's down, and we can move on ahead. There's another medallion there, and there's 2 more. First, let's get inside. Be careful, there's a snake on that crate to my left. So, what I recommend that you do, you can either shoot the crate from far away to avoid the snake jumping at you, or you can quickly do 2 stabs with the knife, and that should dispose of the snake. You might even get the snake with a single strike. So I would attempt to use the knife here. Just move quickly. See, it's not that bad. Now let's get the other blue medallion. One more for us to get. It's right on the other side. And there we go. And now we're going to move to the next area. I don't know why this guy is shouting. I mean, it's not like any of his friends are around to listen anyway. Okay, now I know I told, or I said before, that I wouldn't be arming any crows. However, there's a bunch of them here, and with a single flash grenade you can stun all of them and you'll get a lot of rewards. I'm going to say that They're just asleep. They were knocked out. They're actually not dead because there's no reason for them to die from a flash grenade. Unless they probably just had a seizure and they're all resting now. I'm sure that by the time that I come back around, they'll be flying around happily once again. If not, I just feel terrible, but, well, it is what it is. Let's head down now. And I'm going to sell a few items to the merchant. You might also want to save your game here. I'm going to do it purely because for the battle against the Del Lago, or Del Lago,
What are you buying?
sometimes that fight can be a little bit unpredictable. So I'm going to get the Punisher and sell it back to the merchant because I really don't need it. It's up to you if you keep it or not. I don't think you'll need it, but some people prefer to use the handgun. In fact, in my no commentary walkthrough that I did all those years ago, I used the handgun, but at the end of the walkthrough I felt that I didn't really need it, so I think this method will work better. And I saved my game here, and now we can keep going. But it's entirely up to you if you save your game or not. You shouldn't need to do it. I'm just doing it for extra precaution, just in case things go bad, even though the Del Lago fight isn't that bad. And in this area we're going to do a little bit of running, so let's go. Where's Chris when you need him? It would be kind of funny if Chris just jumped in all of a sudden, punched the boulder and then left. Make sure you pick up that gem, and in this area I'm going to make a little run for it because there's going to be a lot of enemies, but you can use those explosive traps to your advantage. Honestly, I'm not going to bother too much with it because it's not like we can gain a lot of things by finishing off all of the Ganados. We'll just be wasting ammunition, so there's going to be a mob of them who will come after you after a while. And that's why I prefer to make a run for it after I dispose of these first few of them. There's a hand grenade on the other side, let's get it. And now we can make a run for it. I'm not going to worry about that guy. Plus I really feel bad for killing the villagers anyway. Be careful, there's a snake inside that crate, or that box. I like to shoot it from far away just to be on the safe side. And let's pick up some ammunition, and now we can keep going. To be honest, you could go through here, or go through the water, through the other side, and avoid detonating this explosive trap, but it's faster if you do this, and that way you won't have to deal with those two Ganados blocking your path. And now let's get out of here. I'm not worried, there's a few handgun bullets in that room, but I don't need them, and if I really want to I can collect them later, so I'm not concerned. And now we can keep going.
side.
Shit. Vámonos. Ok, ándale.
That's never a good sign, but at least now we know what happened to the second policeman. But to be honest, I'm surprised he even made it to to chapter 1.3. Those two guys, you knew they were going to die right from the start of the game. I mean, there was no way they were going to stay alive. That's something that I always feel kind of bad about, because when you think about it, you know, whenever you play a Resident Evil game, there are certain characters that as soon as they're introduced, you know that they're going to die. And with those two police officers, you knew that their fate was to die. Anyway, let's get out of here. Let's go on a jolly boat ride. This is going to be fun. Okay, mateys, it's time to pick up your harpoons. We're going to go on a hunt here. And essentially what we need to do here is throw harpoons at the Lago. And after we throw a few harpoons at him, we will be able to throw an harpoon at its mouth. And whenever we do that, we need to do that twice in order to finish him off, but we need to dodge those logs on the water, otherwise you'll take damage if you collide against them. And you need to make sure that you use the analog stick to dodge here as well whenever he tries to come out of the water and bite you, because again you will take damage and you have to swim back inside the boat. Now we're just going to wait to see which side is coming from. Yarg! There she blows! And this is not good, but I managed to recover in the end. I actually feel bad for the Lago, because I feel that if we could somehow break free, and to be honest, there's no reason why Leon couldn't cut the rope and just get away. But if we manage to break free, maybe the Lago wouldn't come after us. Anyway, we should only need to do this one more time, and that will be that. There she blows. By the way, I do not approve of whale hunting. You're not in the clear yet. Get ready to smash that square button. Otherwise, Leon will go for a little swim and die. But that's going to be it for this chapter, my friends. As always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video useful, and I will see you all later for the next part. Take care.